Now this is a vacation. Check out this guy riding a convertible. 엄마 시원하겠다. 오픈카잖아, 오픈카. Hey guys, today we are headed to Ganghwa, which is a medium-sized island in the north of Incheon, to rent out a house and have a retirement party with my parents' friends. But first, it seems like we're getting held up here at the bridge to get our temperatures checked. So I was very curious why they only check the temperature out here, and they say this island has yet to have a single person that had a confirmed case. So they want to keep that record clean, and I guess it is possible because it is an island. There's only like 2 bridges into here, so they could literally check everybody coming in here for a fever. But before we head into the house that we rented, we're gonna go have some lunch at this restaurant that the owner recommended. The most grandest looking 갈비탕 I've ever seen. My mother is having to cut it up before we eat it. But this is the real way to eat it.
들어보니까 밥 먹으면서 있더라고.
So good.
연산인 사람도 있다고. 그러니까 이게 참 그런 사람들을 만나. 이렇게. 근데 나만 그런 게 아니고 다윗도 그래. 그러니까 안 갔겠다.
Alright, let's check out this house. Oh, look at that. There's a nice little jacuzzi here. Restroom. And this here is the bedroom. And check out this view. Wow. He also has a common area where you can barbecue, which is very important for a Korean. We're always barbecuing. Taking the shortcut. He's gonna show us another room. This one has an even better view. So I just found out that this particular owner offered to let my father and his missionary friends stay for free as a way he would help out his charity. And my father never knew how amazing this place was, because he said, you know, if I knew about this place, I would have had all the missionaries stay here for the 2-week quarantine that they're required to do when they come into Korea and enjoy these amazing sights. The reason why he has these 3 properties vacant right now is he used to operate them as a pension and rent them out, but now he has them on the market and he's selling all 3 of them for a little less than 400,000 US dollars. So during that time, no one's really using them. So I guess we're sort of lucking out from the particular situation. And the owner is super nice that he's letting us use it for free. So I took a nap because I was a bit exhausted from the trip. But I hear the ladies preparing for the barbecue party now. But the men are preparing the meat. It's barbecuing Korean style. Funny how even the Koreans, the men prepare the barbecue and the women prepare the side dishes and the salad. This part of the meat is called galmegi, which is actually a bird in Korea because they say it looks like a bird. Let me know what that is. For those of you butchers out there, you can tell. But Koreans really love this piece of meat. I'll try some of this. Oh, That's good. I don't know what part of the pork this is, but it tastes like beef. It's like a cross between beef and lamb. So there isn't any kind of official path, but after that delicious dinner, we're gonna carve our way up the mountain. So we've climbed up to the top of the hill here. It's very rough terrain. So I was asking them if there are any snakes here, and they said, yeah, there are. But I learned something. They told me, first of all, snakes in Korea aren't that poisonous. And right now, it's spring, so the snakes actually have sort of exhausted all their energy and nutrients from the hibernation, so they're at its weakest. I don't know if there's any scientific evidence behind that, but I'm gonna buy it. Now time for the retirees to gather around and chit-chat over some coffee. So while the adults chit-chat the night away, I'm going to be editing here, but I do want to explain what a pension is, because these terms are probably very different where you're from. In Korea, they have hotels, motels, then they got pensions. Hotels and motels are pretty much the same concept as in America, but as far as pensions, they're basically like single-family homes that were designed to be just rented out. Koreans apparently were way ahead of this Airbnb curve. This particular pension was constructed by the owner about 8 years ago. You will see that they don't have too many storage areas. It's not very practical for you to live here full-time, but it's set up just perfectly to be rented for a weekend getaway. Top of the morning to ya. Again, what an amazing view. The tide is out. I think that's what you say. All that little mud down there makes the beach look more vast. Unfortunately, it's already time to leave. Craving a bit of those melons that we got yesterday, so I'll have a little bit more of those before we take off for lunch. It's raining, but we're gonna head out because the owner is gonna introduce us to another delicious spot. 엄마가 빨리 뛰어가 이거. 비디오 찍어야 돼. It's raining so much. Honestly, a great view makes all the difference. I can speak from experience living in a high floor as well in Bangkok, but down on the ground it's very miserable when it starts raining. But from up top, it's very romantic and nice. So never underestimate a good view. There's nothing like crab stew on a rainy day. My grandmother's favorite dish, so I know a little bit about crab stew. I'll let you know how good it is. You know it's about to get serious when they start providing you the bibs. Look at this, guys. Oh my god. That's not the main dish. The main dish is the crab stew, but they are providing this completely free of charge. The raw marinated crabs and the shrimp. Although the side dishes are relatively simple, it's all delicious, and there's details that they definitely pay attention to. Even the sauce right here is handmade, and the proprietary recipe of this restaurant. Wow. So I have to say, I was impressed with the value at Honggyejeon, but not something that I've been craving. I'm gonna go ahead and try from this place. It looks a lot more scrumptious here. Being that it's by the seaside, they're definitely gonna have fresher crabs. Mom's mixing up.
예.
Compared to the one that I had at Hongdae, there is absolutely no fishy scent at all. It's even nutty with a very great soy sauce flavor. Not overdone, not salty. It's perfect. I'm really looking forward to this shrimp. It looks super fatty and juicy. This is really good. The meat just comes out of the shell. Now we're finally gonna get to the crab. It must be the season. See the eggs inside? Oh, I can't discount my grandmother. On the record, hers is the best, but this one has a particularly spicy, tangy aftertaste that just really gets to you and creates a refreshing flavor. I would definitely try this as a variation to her flavor. So the owner recommended to cook some Korean noodles with the broth. I've never seen this being done with crab stew, but it's a flavor that I cannot imagine could possibly taste bad. 찍었어? 네.
어디다 쓰시나 봐요, 콘텐츠를.
이 새끼 되게 웃겨가지고.
패션을 중시하는 안
This is the best Korean noodles I've ever had. My parents are wanting to take away the soy sauce because it's so delicious. I've never seen people take away soy sauce. We're gonna take it and eat it with rice tonight. That's how good the sauce is. You're just gonna have to try it. It sounds ridiculous, but it'll make sense when you're here. Look at all these famous people that have come here. It's definitely worth the hype. I think you should come out here if you can. But if you happen to be here, you should definitely eat at this restaurant. It is worth the money. In Korea, you're not really gonna have too many places that you're not gonna get what you pay for because it is ultra competitive here. Koreans have very discerning taste. They will go out of business if they overcharge for something. So I think it's definitely worth it, and I'm really happy I got to try it and experience how really good marinated crabs should taste like. Whatever the case, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now I'm gonna be heading back home, but it was an interesting trip. And let me know in the comments below which one of my trips so far you enjoyed the most. And I'll bring you more of these types of trips. Let me know if you like the seaside, if you like the mountainside, or if you like the city videos. Bye-bye. That dog was following my mother.
어떤 직업이든 일을 하는 분이라면 특히 달이라고. 그런 정체입니다. 35분 소요됩니다.